Understanding the December payment confusion. If you're receiving Social Security or SSI benefits, December might feel confusing, and you're not alone. Many seniors across the United States have noticed what looks like extra payments showing up in their bank accounts. Some people are even saying they're getting 3 checks in 1 month. Now that sounds exciting, but before anyone gets too hopeful, it's important to understand exactly what's happening. Because what you're seeing is not a bonus, not a stimulus payment, and not extra money. It's simply the result of how the calendar works this year. Let's take a moment and walk through this slowly. You know that Supplemental Security Income, SSI, normally pays on the first day of every month. It's predictable, it's reliable, and it helps millions of seniors and people with disabilities cover their basic needs. But there's a rule the Social Security Administration follows. If the first of the month lands on a weekend or a federal holiday, SSI payments go out early. This year, December 1st falls on a Sunday. Because Social Security does not send payments on weekends or holidays, this means the December SSI payment was delivered early on November 29th. So many seniors saw one payment for November and then, just 2 days later, the payment intended for December. Now, here's where the situation gets even more unusual. January 1st is a federal holiday, New Year's Day. That means the January SSI payment must also be sent early. And this year, it is scheduled for December 31st. So for SSI recipients, 3 payments appear within a short time frame: the regular November payment, the December payment delivered early on November 29th, the January payment delivered early on December 31st. While these 3 payments appear very close together, they are simply your regular monthly benefits delivered on adjusted dates. Unfortunately, this doesn't mean additional funds, just timing changes. But it's crucial to understand the schedule so you can plan your expenses and avoid confusion. This is especially important for seniors living on fixed incomes who budget monthly. You will not receive another SSI payment in January because the January benefit arrives early on December 31st. Keeping track of these dates ensures you won't be caught off guard when the next month arrives. Why SSI recipients receive payments early. To help you fully understand why early payments happen, let's go deeper into the rules. The Social Security Administration has a clear policy. Beneficiaries should never wait longer than necessary for their money. If a payment date falls on a weekend or holiday, they move the payment to the nearest business day before that date. For SSI recipients, this happens more often compared to regular Social Security because SSI always pays on the first day of the month. Since the first can easily land on weekends or holidays, recipients experience early payments multiple times throughout the year. Here's a simple example to make this clearer. Imagine the first of a month falls on a Saturday. In that case, SSI won't wait until Monday to pay you. Instead, they'll move the payment back to Friday so you don't receive your money late. And if the first is a Sunday, the payment comes on Friday as well. That's exactly what happened with December's payment. But when the first is a federal holiday, as January 1st is, the payment shifts even further back. This means the January SSI benefit is pushed into the previous year, landing on December 31st. While this might feel strange, especially for people who rely heavily on consistent monthly budgeting, it's actually a protective rule designed to prevent delays. Social Security never wants you to be left waiting beyond the date you're supposed to have your funds. It's important to remember that payments arriving early still count for their original month, not the month you receive them in. So the payment arriving December 31st is for January, and there will be no SSI payment issued in January itself. Many seniors get confused around tax season as well because SSA sometimes reports payments based on the year they were delivered, not the year they belong to. But for everyday use, what matters most is keeping your monthly spending steady, knowing these adjusted dates don't represent new money. This early payment rule exists entirely for your protection, ensuring your money is always in your hands on time or earlier. December Social Security Schedule. Explained: unlike SSI payments, Social Security retirement, survivor, and disability benefits follow a different schedule. These do not pay on the first of the month. Instead, the payment date is based on your birthday, which organizes beneficiaries into 3 groups. Group 1, birthdays on the 1st to the 10th. These recipients are paid on the second Wednesday of the month. For December, that falls on December 10th. Group 2, birthdays on the 11th to 20th. These recipients are paid on the third Wednesday of the month, which this December is December 17th. Group 3, birthdays on the 21st to the 31st. This group receives payment on the fourth Wednesday of the month. In December, that is December 24th, right before Christmas. This staggered schedule helps the Social Security Administration manage the massive volume of payments going out each month. It also ensures deposits flow smoothly through the banking system, preventing technical issues or delays. But there is one special group of Social Security recipients: people who began receiving benefits before May 1997. They receive their payments on the third of every month, regardless of their birthday. There are also other reasons someone might fall into the third of the month category: living outside the United States, receiving both SSI and Social Security, having Medicare premiums paid by a state program. For these recipients, December payments follow the standard rule because December 3rd is a normal weekday. Something important to remember: if you receive both SSI and Social Security, your payments do not arrive together. You will receive SSI on its adjusted schedule and Social Security on its assigned date. This means you may see two different deposits in the same month, sometimes arriving far apart. These schedules may feel complicated, but once you know your category, SSI, birthday-based Social Security, or pre-1997 Social Security, you'll always know when to expect your money. The COLA 2025 Increased Cost of Living Adjustments, commonly known as COLA, exist for one important reason: to help Social Security benefits keep pace with inflation. Every year, the government looks at the Consumer Price Index, CPIW, to see how much prices for necessities like food, housing, gas, and utilities have changed. For 2025, the Social Security Administration has announced a 2.5% increase. Now, for many seniors, this might feel small, especially compared to the 8.7% increase in 2023, which was the largest in decades. But the reason the 2025 increase is lower is that inflation across the country has cooled. Prices are still high, but they're not rising as quickly as before. Let's break this down with clear numbers. The average monthly Social Security retirement benefit is around $2,008. A 2.5% increase equals approximately $50 more per month. If your monthly benefit is higher than average, your COLA increase will also be higher in dollar value. If your benefit is lower, the increase will be smaller, but the percentage is identical for everyone. For SSI beneficiaries, COLA applies as well. The maximum SSI payment in 2024 was $943 per month for an individual, $1,415 for couples. With the 2.5% COLA, both amounts will rise accordingly. For most seniors, COLA will not show up until the January 2025 payments, but SSI recipients receiving their January benefits early on December 31st will see the increase one day earlier than everyone else. This sometimes leads people to believe they received a bonus, but it's simply the new adjusted amount arriving ahead of schedule. COLA may not solve all financial challenges, especially with rising medical costs and higher living expenses, but it plays a key role in ensuring Social Security benefits don't lose value over time. Medicare Part B premium increases. Now let's talk about something that frustrates many seniors: Medicare Part B premiums. Even when Social Security benefits increase, some of that extra money is often offset because Medicare premiums rise at the same time. For 2025, the standard Medicare Part B premium is $185 per month, up from $174.70 in 2024. That's an increase of $10.30 each month. Let's put this into perspective. If your COLA increase adds $50 to your Social Security check, but Medicare takes an extra $10.30, your real take-home increase is closer to $40. This can be disappointing, especially for seniors managing tight budgets. But Medicare Part B covers essential doctor visits, preventive care, and diagnostic services, which are critical for maintaining good health. Here is a key protection you should know about: the Hold Harmless Rule. This rule ensures your Social Security check cannot decrease just because Medicare premiums increase. Social Security will limit how much your Medicare premium can rise if the increase would reduce your net payment from the previous year. This rule applies to most seniors, though not all. It does not apply if you are new to Medicare, you have higher income and pay IRMAA surcharges, you are not having Medicare premiums deducted from Social Security. For most people, though, the Hold Harmless Rule is a valuable safeguard that prevents monthly benefit reductions during years of premium increases. Understanding how Medicare interacts with Social Security helps prevent surprises when your January payment arrives. What to expect in 2026. Looking ahead, the Social Security Administration has already announced the COLA increase for 2026, 2.8%. This is slightly higher than the 2025 increase and reflects ongoing changes in inflation. What does a 2.8% increase look like for the average senior? With today's average benefit of about $2,008, a 2.8% COLA equals roughly $56 more per month. This may not sound like a lot, but every increase matters when you're living on a fixed income. With rising rent, groceries, utilities, and healthcare costs, even small increases can help maintain stability. These COLA increases show that Social Security continues adjusting benefits according to economic conditions. While they don't always match rising expenses perfectly, they provide a safety net for millions of seniors who depend on these payments for daily living. The 2026 COLA will begin appearing in payments starting January 2026, following the same schedule rules as every other year, meaning SSI recipients will again receive the increased amount slightly earlier depending on the calendar. Avoiding Social Security scams. With all the confusion about payment dates, early deposits, and COLA adjustments, scammers take advantage of seniors more than ever. There are many misleading claims online, videos, emails, text messages, suggesting new Social Security bonuses, stimulus checks, or rebate programs. Let's be very clear. There are no new Social Security bonus checks, no extra stimulus, and no secret programs. The only unusual payments being seen right now are the result of early SSI scheduling, not new money. Here are the most common scams to watch out for: calls asking for your Social Security number, messages demanding payment through gift cards or wire transfers, emails claiming you need to unlock a bonus payment, fake websites mimicking Social Security's official page. The Social Security Administration will never call you unexpectedly to ask for your Social Security number, your bank information, payments of any kind. If someone contacts you asking for these things, hang up immediately. Always protect your personal information. Seniors are often targeted because scammers assume they may be unfamiliar with technology or new updates. Staying informed is the best defense. Using your My Social Security account. One of the safest and most reliable ways to manage your Social Security information is through the My Social Security online account. It's completely free and offers valuable tools. Inside your account, you can check your upcoming payment dates, view your full payment history, see your COLA notice online, review your earnings record, request a replacement Social Security card, update contact information, track Medicare enrollment. Many people prefer this online system because it avoids delays in the mail and reduces the risk of having personal documents stolen. If you haven't created your account yet, consider doing it soon. The setup process is secure and takes only a few minutes. And once your account is created, you can log in anytime to check updates without relying on mailed letters. This is especially helpful during months like December and January when early payments cause confusion. Instead of guessing or worrying, you can see your exact payment schedule right on your screen. Final advice for seniors navigating payments. As we wrap up this audio guide, let's summarize the key points to help you stay confident and prepared. If you receive SSI, you will see multiple payments close together, but they are not extra money. Your December payment came early due to December 1st being a Sunday. Your January payment comes early because January 1st is a federal holiday. You will not receive an SSI payment again in January. Social Security retirement and disability payments follow a birthday-based schedule. COLA for 2025 is 2.5%, giving the average senior about $50 more per month. Medicare Part B premiums increased, reducing the net benefit increase for many seniors. Scams are increasing. Stay cautious and never share personal information. Your My Social Security account is the best way to track payments and verify information. The Social Security program may feel complicated, but once you understand your category and your schedule, everything becomes much clearer. Always check official sources, stay informed, and protect yourself online. Remember, early payments don't mean extra payments. They just help ensure you never receive your money late.